Good morning, everyone, and greetings from the Celebrity Summit cruise ship. I go by the legend, joined by my wonderful girlfriend Molly. In this video here, we're going to show you all around the Celebrity Summit, everything there is to do, from the pools to the staterooms to all the bars and lounges, and of course the food. Starting off here, what's kind of the heart and soul of any cruise ship, and that is the pool deck. A pretty nice pool deck here. It gets very busy on sea day, though. Sea day yesterday, oh, it was busy.
Every lounge chair was taken.
Yeah, but they do have a lot of stuff on the pool deck. Like, I love this pool with the steps down. And then you got the big kind of seating in the middle, a second pool over there, 4 different hot tubs.
Which is necessary.
Oh, absolutely. And if you look way down there, there is a stage area, which they use for musical acts, deck parties. There is also games, so they'll play like beanbag toss or chipping competitions.
They also have had music trivia up here.
Yeah, and there's 2 different pool bars. The one downstairs, it seems to be always crowded.
Yes.
The one upstairs right behind me, not quite open yet. We are on a port day here in Nassau, Bahamas today.
10 a.m.
And it's 10 a.m. So I believe this opens around noon. I would say always try and come upstairs because this one always has a shorter line. And you got some actually pretty neat chairs up here in the shade as well. All right, that's the pool deck area. Let's go check out the rest of the ship. Also, right by the main pool area, you'll find the pool grill. Now, a couple things about this. One, if the other pool bars have lines, this one, they got beer and I believe some wine as well. So if you want to just get something real quick for a drink, you can do it over here. There is complimentary like fruit punch and stuff like that over in the middle as well.
Water.
Coffee in the morning. And then this is hot dogs, hamburgers, fries, and all the like.
They're really good hot dogs.
Yeah, I have not had the burger yet. But the hot dogs are really good. The fries are really good. They've also got like Thousand Island dressing, which I like on my fries.
Want to hand me the lid?
So pretty solid.
Some French fries on there.
Just a heads up, if you are traveling with kids, the main pool does get pretty deep. It gets 6 feet 2 inches deep on the far end.
They do have life jackets for kids.
Also by the upper pool bar, you get some really nice seating areas. Like, I like that big communal table in the shade over here. These guys, they look like they're gonna be like the most comfy couch kind of things in the world. Not quite there. Also, over on the port of the left side of the ship, that's gonna be the smoking section up here. And on the starboard side of the ship, it is the non-smoking section here on the top deck. On deck 10, you'll find this solarium area. And I really like whenever a cruise ship has something like this. First of all, you got some really nice loungers and seating areas. And then it kind of helps weatherproof the ship. Like one of our days on our 4-day cruise, it was a pretty nasty day outside. But this is a very nice solarium, as you can see with the big giant pool, 2 different hot tubs.
I love the fountains.
Yeah, interesting statues, and yeah, it's a pretty nice solarium. In the solarium area, you also got the spa cafe and juice bar, so you can get like fresh pressed juices or smoothies and that kind of thing. If you are a healthy folk, I would probably prefer a regular bar myself. Also, for breakfast time here at the Spa Cafe, they've got some very fancy looking stuff. On the top deck, all the way in the back of the ship, you'll find the rooftop terrace, which is kind of the outdoor movie theater on board the Celebrity Summit. And it's nice. They play like 2, 3, 4 movies a day. When they're not showing movies, it'll be Red Bull TV, which is a little weird. But
It's really comfortable seats, though.
yeah, especially if you get one of these.
Yes.
We hung out on one of those, watched Spider-Man No Way Home for a good 2.5 hours on a sea day. It was wonderful, super relaxing. Nice breeze up here too.
And if I recall, we haven't been up here at night, but it's really pretty at night
Yeah,
too.
I believe those things light up.
Yeah.
On the top deck towards the back of the ship, you'll find the sports court area, which is a full-size basketball court, sort of underneath the funnel. And not used a whole lot. I think on our cruise, we're on a 4-night cruise, and the only activity they're gonna have is a soccer challenge up here later today. So there wasn't like a 2-on-2 competition or, you know, a 3-point shootout or anything like that. But it is a cool place to shoot some baskets. On deck 11, all the way in the front of the ship, you'll find the Sky Lounge, which is the biggest lounge on board the ship. And it is beautiful. You got these floor-to-ceiling windows, so you get a wonderful panoramic view, lots and lots of seats. This is used for a lot of stuff during the day. There'll be trivia in here. There's going to be adult coloring. So if you're an artistic person, you can come in here and color away with these pencils. Color in that deer or that lion. Now in the evening, this becomes the ship's nightclub. So at 11 o'clock, the DJ will start going. There'll be live bands in here as well. There was a Motown party in here one night with the production crew singers and dancers. Tonight, there's gonna be a silent disco, one of my things on any cruise ship. And I also just think this lounge is very pretty. Wish this bar would be open longer hours. Generally, the bar is only open until from about like 4 o'clock on or so. It's a great spot if you need to get some work done. Pretty comfy chairs with some panoramic views to do that. And also, if you're sailing into or out of a port in inclement weather, this would be a very good place to be hanging out. On deck 4, in the middle of the ship, you'll find the casino on board, the Celebrity Summit. And it's very bright in here, unlike most casinos. And there's also no smoking, which is really nice.
It is.
For us, if you're a smoker, probably not your favorite thing. Now, we are not the biggest gamblers in the world, but we have actually been in the casino twice. The first night of our cruise, there was everyone got a free $5 slot play, so we played that. And if you're in the, if you've gone on Celebrity Cruise Line before and you're in the Captain's Club, you can get some match plays for roulette or blackjack.
Yeah, tables.
Yeah.
It is a small casino.
Yes.
Not many modern games, I feel like, because the ceiling's so low.
Yeah. You do have a couple over there, like the Sphinx 3D, and there is a casino bar. It's important if you are a sports fan, there is not, I think this is the only bar that has TVs.
Yes.
So if you're here on like an NFL Sunday or something when you want to watch games, it's not going to be the best cruise ship for watching sports.
Maybe they would put it on the rooftop terrace.
Maybe. Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
But I have enjoyed the casino. We won like $20. There was no smoking, as you do have to walk through it quite a bit. Yeah, it's very bright, very modern. All right now I'm coming at you from my favorite spot on board the Celebrity Summit. On deck 4, right by the lobby, it's the Martini Bar. And this is just absolutely wonderful. If you look at the menu, they've got probably about 30 or so different martinis on there. But then you can also just ask the bartender for whatever you want. Like, I saw the Ciroc coconut in the cabinet over there. I asked them to make me something with Ciroc coconut, and it is fantastic. Their dessert martinis, every meal we have, whether it be lunch or dinner, if the Martini Bar is open. Normally it's just an evening thing. But like their dessert martinis are fantastic. The candy apple's really good. The Fresca's really good. Sunset's really good. Cherry Lane's really good.
Most of them are really good.
Yeah.
Now you do need the premium package
Yes,
for these
you do.
drinks to be
Yep.
covered. Or it's $4 extra.
Go with the premium. It's not that much of an upgrade. On deck 5 in the atrium area, you'll find Cafe Al Baccio, which is the main coffee bar on board the ship. And my favorite thing about this is they have a selection. These treats are incredibly good the price for your cruise, and they're delicious. The chocolate tartlet is really, really tasty. Some of them change every day, some of them don't. Like this chocolate cupcake, that's new. Chocolate clear is very good. They also have a really nice selection of liqueurs over here if you want to booze up your coffee, or just have it on the rocks. Like I've never had a vanilla liqueur before. I'm on the beverage package, so I figured why not? In the atrium area on deck 5, you also get the gelateria, which is where you're in Upcharge gelato space. Now, if you've been on Celebrity Cruise Line before, you will get one scoop for free as part of that Captain's Club. Molly, you've got ooh, that chair is comfy.
Raspberry.
Raspberry, and I got some sort of chocolate hazelnut thing. On deck 4 in the middle of the ship, you'll find the Rendezvous Lounge. It has a really, really nice cocktail menu.
It does.
I got a Spice Berry Smash. Molly, you got a Elderflower Blush, one of your favorite drinks on the entire cruise ship.
Yep.
Very nice. Lots of drinks in here. Lots of seating as well.
Very comfortable seating too.
Yeah. It's kind of a multi-purpose lounge. Every night at 8 p.m. on our cruise, on our 4-night cruise, they've done a game show every night. Also, the band has been in here 2 or 3 times a night. And last night was kind of cool.
They did karaoke, but a different style.
Yes, very much a, if you've ever been to, at
Rising
City
Star.
Walk, Rising Star, they did kind of like that where you sing with a live band. That was really neat. But nice lounge, good drinks, and lots of comfy seats. Probably the most chill lounge on the entire ship will be on deck 5 midship at Cellar Masters. Now, if you're coming in here, personally, I would say don't sit on the couch. They're not as comfortable as those chairs. That's where you want to be. Now, Cellar Masters gonna have the best selection of beers and the best selection of wines on the entire ship. A couple of beers I really like that they have in here. Things like the La Fin du Monde, as well as Dogfish 90-minute IPA.
They also have music.
On deck 4 on both sides of the ship, they'll have these big, wide outdoor decks. And I feel like having something like this on a ship is pretty important because then you can come outside, enjoy the ocean air, maybe pop out to watch sunset at sea, which is always one of my favorite things to do. Or if, sometimes, you might have had some drinks or the ship's moving a little bit, you just need to come out and, get some fresh air. So nice to have this. And comfy loungers. On decks 4 and 5, in the front of the ship, you'll find the main show theater, a very big theater, lots and lots of seats. On our cruise, never had a problem finding a seat.
Every seat does have a good view too.
Yeah, like not a lot of columns and stuff like that. We're on a 4-night cruise right now. We saw 4 shows, 2 production shows with the singers and dancers, one which we're about to see right now. And on the first night we saw a comedian. On the third night we saw NYC3, which is their guest act, which is a kind of like a modern boy band kind of thing, but not playing like Backstreet Boys music like I would love.
It was like 2016-ish.
Yes, all the hottest hits of 2016.
Yeah.
They were good though. They brought a lot of energy.
They did.
All the ladies that came in, like Molly, got a rose when she came in.
I did.
Which was really cool. And in the production shows, we saw a soundtrack, which was like music from movies. Mm-hmm. And some of it felt a little older, like they're singing in the rain and stuff like that. They did a big Bond segment, which I really liked, with like all Bond songs and the aerialists. I thought that was really cool. Tonight we're gonna see Life, which we've seen on this ship and other ships before. We're kind of like inspirational and happy music. Not a lot of sets, not a lot of tech in any of these shows, but I've enjoyed all of them. Looking on deck 4 and 5 in the back of the ship is the Cosmopolitan Restaurant, the main dining room here on board the Celebrity Summit, and it is dinner time, so we're going to walk you through our whole dinner experience. On our cruise, we have the anytime dining, so we're on deck 4. And here's a view of the absolutely beautiful main dining room here on the Celebrity Summit. It's really, really nice. And every night in the main dining room, you get presented a good-sized menu, which is cool. Like for a while, we're doing QR code menus. You get a selection of cocktails, which do not change any night, along with the wines that don't change. Now over here, once you get to the right side, that's where it starts to get a little wild. On this evening's menu, all of those change every night. Anything in the box, they're the favorites. They're here every single night of cruise. Same with the entrees. So we put our order in, and then the bread service came out, and we love the bread service here on Celebrity Cruise Line. They give you 3 different types of bread, but then the fun part, 3 different types of dip, and the 2 dips on the side, those change every night of the cruise. Mm-hmm. So tonight it is a hummus, a normal butter, and then avocado butter. It's really, really nice. Molly, one of your favorite things about Celebrity?
Yes, the different dips.
The appetizer, of course, has arrived. I went with the beef carpaccio. That's very standard appetizer here on the Royal Caribbean and or Celebrity ships, but really, really delicious. Molly, yours looks good.
It does.
Spinach and ricotta ravioli. The main course has arrived. I got the oven roasted chicken saltimbocca, which I'm still not exactly sure what it is. I think that's like a ham kind of thing in the middle of chicken and then deep fried. It looks amazing. And then Molly got the pork loin. My main course was so good. And now dessert is served. They bring you over a different dessert menu. These desserts change every night. Apple tart tatin, a strawberry jubilee, or a cabriolet. The favorites are there every night of the cruise, along with the ice cream and sorbet. The dessert course has arrived. Molly, you got a cheesecake.
Chocolate covered cheesecake.
Yes. I got an apple tart. And apparently, we get to share a Grand Marnier souffle, which wasn't on the menu, and I'm really hyped for it.
He said the chef brought it out.
Yeah, thank you. On deck 3, in the lowest level of the lobby, you'll get kind of the guts of the ship and things like you might have to come visit, like the shore excursions desk.
Which I like how it's a own room.
Nice looking couch. This is also where you'll find the concierge, guest services. I believe the Captain's Club loyalty desk is down here. So the kind of things like you might have to come at one point. We did. I destroyed my card because I was playing with it too much, so I had to come down here and get a new card.
Yeah, not even sunscreen. Like, like normal.
You do have a couple of computers in case you need to use the internet and don't want to use your phone. And just the lobby area. It is a very, very pretty lobby. Not used a ton. Like there'll be a DJ in here at some points, but it's kind of just a place to sit and relax. On deck 10, in the very front of the ship, you'll find the spa and fitness center on board the Celebrity Summit. Now, we are not the biggest spa people, so we do not venture in there. I had the goal of going to the gym. Packed 2 pairs of gym shorts,
And
headphones, and then I packed no gym shirts, so that it just didn't happen. On deck 10 in the back of the ship, you'll find the Ocean View Cafe, which is the main buffet on board the ship, and it's lunchtime, so we're going to show you what's for lunch. Something I think is really cool. As soon as
It's
you come
new too. It's really nice.
Yeah, when you come into the buffet, you get a map. Just like you went to a theme park or something like that, and it tells you where all the different stations are. So if you want the carving board, okay, it's going to be over there. If you want Indian food, it's going to be over here. You want a beer, it's going to be over there. Grill in the back. Really cool feature. The first station, Latin favorites. I think it repeats every day for lunch.
This is my favorite.
Oh,
it's a great snack.
Yes. Guacamole, sour cream, onions. You got chili con carne, refried beans, cheese sauce. And you're like, what do you do with all that? Well, you put them over nachos. And you can get chicken fajitas, beef fajitas. A really, really good snack option.
It's my favorite.
And then the chips are really good quality chips. The next station is the Indian station, so you got aloo gobi matur.
That looks amazing.
It does. You've got some rice, cabbage subji, and then some dal.
Can I just get
There's papadum. Then we move over here. Roti. Ooh, halak chicken.
The fish
Curry.
curry
That looks really good. And some more rice. And then right next to here, you're going to have a kind of a limited bar, so you'll have like soft drinks as well as beers and wines. Throughout the buffet, you'll find 4 or 5 beverage stations. There's going to be a large selection of teas, coffees, and then I love the fruit punch. And that's available pretty much, I think, 24 hours a day. We made it to the Italian-inspired section, which is pizzas. So pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza, margarita pizza, and every day for lunch they've got a different type of stromboli, and those are delicious. The pizzas will also run late night.
Yes, until 1 a.m.
Yeah, so I mean, I've had the pizza every night for a couple of days now. This next one's really cool. You got 2 soups, cream asparagus, and fish chowder. And then it's a build-your-own panini station. And they'll press it up fresh for you. That is really, really neat. I love the buffet on Celebrity Cruise Line, and it just continues forever. You're in an Asian-inspired section here in the back. Chicken teriyaki, stir-fried rice, vegetable stir-fried noodles. We got Caribbean rice, roasted potato, fish, a beef stew.
You're getting in the grilled section.
Yeah, this will be here every day. Grilled fish of the day, grilled pork chop, grilled chicken, that kind of thing. Kind of here every day. And then right next to that is going to be a selection of grilled vegetables. Now, if you turn around, another thing that's really cool, they've got a whole bunch of different types of breads, and these breads change out. Like Molly, I'm not sure where you're going to go. Are you going to go cheese hard roll, or cheese soft roll, or almond twist, and a selection of fresh fruits as well. Up next, I have a really nice salad station. You can get your Caesar salad tossed here fresh. You can get, look at all these options for a salad. I'm not a salad person, but this is a really cool idea.
No, this would be great.
Yeah. So build your own salad, not my thing. Build your own pasta, absolutely my thing. Look at all these options that we have here for build your own pasta. This, I haven't had the last 3 days. It's happening right now. It's gonna be my lunch in about 5 minutes or so. Kind of a British-inspired section over here. You got beer battered fish. They're French fries on this cruise line are really, really good. And then mushy peas. We have found the carving station today. It is roast beef.
This has changed every single day.
I think so, yeah. And then you get gravy for the roast beef, mashed potatoes, and vegetables, and a chicken pot pie. Thank you. Today our cruise ship's ported in Nassau, Bahamas, so they got kind of an island-inspired daily features: fried dumplings, a wonderful-looking jerk chicken, and then Caribbean rice.
Nope, that's good. Thank you.
Desserts, there's a lot and they look fantastic. Coconut pie, coconut cake, exotic mixed fruit cake, dulce de leche cake, a guava mousse, pineapple upside down cake. There's a jello, a rum cake, that makes sense being here in the Bahamas, mint cake, and then they repeat. The last section here in the indoor buffet, you got scoops, which if you want ice cream, this is where you go. A bunch of different types. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate chip after 8, plain, and then lemon sorbet. Also some more cakes over here, gluten-free desserts. And then what I like, this is also where you get your cookies. The other day they had a coconut macaroon. That's my jam. They also have sprinkles. If you go all the way to the back of the buffet, you'll hit the outdoor area known as the Sunset Bar. And a couple things I really like about this. If you're on a day at sea, you get some really great views out here. And in the late afternoon, they'll always have a kind of a guitar entertainer out here. There's an acoustic duo, the acoustic lady that have played every day of our cruise. And both those I've really enjoyed. And some of these seats, fantastic. On deck 11, you get one of their specialty restaurants, Cuisine La Petite Chef, which is really interesting because it is a fine dining restaurant, but it uses projection mapping technology in between courses. Like you'll see there on this tablet, that would be presented on the tables.
And they changed the menu, so every night you can eat here and have a different show.
And that's also if you're rich, because it's like $55 a person.
It's still really good. We've done this on other ships before.
And for me, like, I love themed entertainment. This is one of my favorite restaurants on any cruise ship. On deck 11 in the front of the ship's where you'll find your kids club. X Club will be for older kids. Camp at Sea for younger kids. There's also on the map and through this door it shows a video arcade, but it's also out of service. On deck 3 in the back of the ship, you'll find the Tuscan Grill. Now this is an upcharge Italian-inspired steakhouse. And we actually went in here, we didn't eat here, but they did have a cooking demonstration here. And they make all the pastas by hand the day of the meals, and it's so cool.
It is. They have this machine, it's hypnotizing.
It looks like the Play-Doh machine. Mm-hmm. But then I will say, the menu in here does look really, really good. Everything from, with the handmade pasta, chicken parmesan, gnocchi, spaghetti and meatballs, and then your steaks, skirt steak, filet mignon, veal marsala, snapper. It's a pretty good looking menu. Not the cheapest place to eat. It is normally $45. There was a deal on night 1 where you can eat in here for $30.
It's also kind of confusing of how to get here.
Yes.
It's on the 3rd floor, and you kind of have to go on one side of the ship.
On deck 5, in the middle of the ship, you'll find Upcharge Restaurant. This is sushi on 5, so if you want sushi, this is going to be the place you want to go. Also, there are going to be hot items in here, so it won't just be sushi. Also, this is going to be an a la carte Upcharge Restaurant, unlike the others on the ship. And they have a good selection of Asian beers and sakis as well. On deck 4, in the middle of the ship, you'll find a couple things that are kind of interesting. First of all, there's the art gallery, one of the larger art galleries I've seen on a cruise ship before. Lots of different arts, they'll do art auctions and that kind of stuff. Also over here on my left, you'll find the Retreat Lounge. Now this is a lounge for just, if you're staying in one of those suites, or I think if you're on the top tier of the loyalty program on Celebrity Cruise Lines, you can get into there as well. Me and Molly, we're not. We have a little bit of status on Celebrity Cruise Lines, but not nearly that much. Also, you'll find the studio, which where you took any of those pictures on board the ship. This is where you would get them. And there's also going to be a fancy picture area over here, where if you want to get like a really fancy picture taken, you could book a time and do that kind of thing. On deck 5, in the middle of the ship, you'll find the main shopping area on board the Celebrity Summit. There'll be a seminar room here. They'll do like next cruise presentations and stuff like that. So if you want to learn about all the different destinations all over the world, then you can go book them right here at the Future Cruise desk. A lot of higher end shopping stuff on this ship. Like here's the Effie store, which is super duper fancy looking. Not really where, Molly or I would probably go. You also have an Apple. I don't think it's an exact Apple store, but it's an Apple authorized reseller. Tag your. Now here we get into stuff that, okay, this makes sense for us and most people. This is we're on Caribbean, but we're on Celebrity Cruise Lines, Molly. Yes, so this is going to be like your Celebrity Cruise Line. You apparently do not. Celebrity Cruise Line merchandise store. So you're on something that says Celebrity Summit or Celebrity Cruise Lines on it. This is where you would go to find that, along with some fancy backpacks.
Those are really nice backpacks.
Yeah. Don't say celebrity on it, though. It's definitely a brand.
Mm-hmm.
And you got this, which is I think it is either a brand or a charity. I'm not sure. And then a lot of Celebrity Summit kind of stuff. Oh, I like the bucket cap. That is nice. Also, be sure to subscribe to our social media channels. At In Loop Legend, that's me on Twitter. Or at In Loop Podcast on Instagram or on Facebook. because today we posted a contest, and the winner's going to get something here from the Celebrity Summit. So make sure you...
Where we are.
Yeah. Fancy jewelry, not really our thing. And they'll bring out other like tables and stuff during the cruise. Do things like the inch of gold. Over there you have the perfume store. Something I have actually really liked on the ship, the duty-free liquor store over here right next to the Celebrity Summit stuff. Because they've had a couple of really nice tastings. And they change up the tastings too. So they had like a Johnny Walker tasting. They had just a general liquor tasting. And like very high value brands. And now you're moving to stuff that, you know, it's really just from where we are, not as familiar with, like Effie jewelry. Looks very big. As well as fancy purse store, more jewelry, more watches, and stuff like that. But they have a lot of shopping, so if you're a shopper, especially a high value shopper, probably gonna be a ship for you. If you go up these stairs to deck 13 in the front of the ship, you'll find the Retreat Sundeck, which is an exclusive Sundeck for guests staying in suites. Now, we're in an interior cabin, so, well, we can't really show you that.
Nope.
If you are a ping pong player, right by the pool deck and the main elevators, kind of sectioned off in glass so the wind won't mess up with you that much, is the ping pong table. One thing that makes the Summit unique, they've got a very interesting collection of art.
Yes.
Including the sculpture that says art. This art, I think, is just like a series of different shirts. More weird art right by the pool deck. This kind of looks like somebody died in Pompeii. Molly, what exactly is this art here?
A person wearing flowers.
And it's kind of like bedazzled. Out of all the art in the ship, this one I think is my favorite because I think it's just the most bizarre, and I'm really not sure what's going on. And last but certainly not least, we're going to show off our cabin. We had an interior cabin 8008. Very nice, very, very modern.
Very bright.
Yeah, very cold too. Like if you cranked up the thermostat, it was like a meat locker in here. I woke up shivering one night. It was that cold. But very nice, big comfy bed. Do have a decently comfy chair. TV. TV had free on-demand movies, which is really nice. There's a fridge down there. Originally that was stocked up with a mini bar. We did ask our room steward to get rid of that, as well as anything that costs money, which they will do, which is nice. That way, you know, if you have a couple of drinks on that beverage plan, you might not know, and then you'll buy like a $15 Miller Lite or something like that. And then the bathroom, very, very modern, very nice, wonderful shower. One of the best cruise ship showers I have had. All the stuff was very, very nice. But it was in the jars in the wall. Of course, the highlight of any room tour, the toilet. Yeah, that's a terrifying noise. But the room, very, very nice, and pretty good size too. And that will do it for our time on board the Celebrity Summit cruise ship. I had a blast on this 4-night cruise. Absolutely wonderful time from start to finish. Some of my favorite parts, I would say the thing that stands out the most, the food.
Oh,
It was really, really good. From the buffet to the main dining room, it was so awesome.
The nachos in the buffet.
Or the make your own flash fried pasta in the buffet.
Yeah.
One night for dinner, they had make your own hot pot. And then like everything in the main dining room too.
Beef Wellington was so good that we had.
And then my favorite part of the ship has to be the Martini Bar. Those bartenders, probably the friendliest bartenders on the ship, and the most talented. I love going off menu. Like I just said, like I saw they had like Ciroc coconut. I'm like, hey, can you make a drink with the Ciroc coconut? And he made me this amazing martini with coconut in it. It was wonderful.
I like the variety there, absolutely. I thought the interior stateroom was so bright and modern.
Oh yeah, that for an interior cabin, that might have been the nicest one we ever had. Also, you got like a lot of free stuff in the cabin. There was a free bottle of red wine, a free umbrella, and then for your returning loyalty members, we got match plays in the casino. We got a free scoop of gelato. So there was a lot of stuff that wouldn't be included on other cruise lines that were included on this one. I like that quite a bit.
I enjoyed the Solarium too. It was very relaxing,
Oh.
and the way that the benches were. And
Yeah, the
seats.
bubble and bench things. I don't think I've seen that on the cruise ship before. It was very relaxed. A little weird. Wish the water would have been a little bit higher because there was a lot of jiggling by myself, other people.
You had to jump up too.
Yeah, there was an uncomfortable amount of jiggling. But where there was no jiggling, the yellow chairs at Cafe El Baccio.
Those were really comfortable. Probably the best chairs on the ship. I also like the Sky Lounge too, like those
yeah.
views and everything.
Yeah, and it was used a lot. Wish the bar would have been open longer though.
Yes.
Big ups for. I love that the cruise ship stopped in Key West, one of my favorite drinking towns anywhere on the planet. And getting to have an afternoon in Key West was absolutely just a blast.
I love the rooftop terrace movies and like
Yeah.
the way that they did it. And it's so pretty and relaxing. I wish they showed a little bit more variety of movies because they did show the same movies a couple times.
And some of them not as modern either. Some like back in like 2002 and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I enjoyed that area.
Oh yeah, and we got to watch Spider-Man.
Yes.
Great musicians on board the ship. My favorite were probably the acoustic duo, the Ways, that would play a lot of times by the pool or out back at the Sunset Bar. They were really, really good. And going back to the cabin, they had free on-demand movies in the room. So like, I didn't have to watch any like news channels or like weird movie channels. I could start a movie, stop and go do something, and pick it up right away.
Yeah. It was really good. A lot of positives.
Yeah, there's a couple of negatives, I would say. One, the internet was very slow. I guess you can upgrade to a better internet, but the internet they had was, it was like 1996 dial-up.
Yes.
It was painfully slow.
I think it's because of so many people on our ship were on the internet, though, because it came with a lot of packages. So that was part of the reason, but it was really, really
yeah,
slow.
but if you go on Princess Cruise Line, it's lightning fast, and that's included on that one.
I didn't like how there was limited indoor bars. And
Yes.
the Martini Bar was one of the only ones that really had a special menu.
Yeah, I mean, you do have the Rendezvous Lounge. Had a lot of nice cocktails in there as well. But on your lower levels, there was, I think, 3 main bars.
And they were slammed at night.
Yeah. Going again with that internet speed and the bars, if you're a sports fan like I am, this is not a good ship to watch sports. They get like weird 4 on ESPN in the casino bar, and it is very choppy. So if you're going on an NFL football Sunday or something like that, it could be a little rough for you.
Another negative for me is there was no bells and whistles with attractions. Granted, that's also positive. There's no upcharges with attractions, but it was very limited of what you can do attraction-wise.
And that's really like kind of a celebrity cruise line thing, too. They're not going to put the crazy water slides or the flow rider or rock climbing wall. Sometimes you will get like a lawn club or a glass blowing show or the big, what they call the Rising Tide, not the Rising Tide bar, the Magic Carpet bar on the outside. But there's really none of that. And there we go. That was kind of the ups and the downs on the Celebrity Summit. I had an absolute blast. If you have any questions about going on the Celebrity Summit, let me know in the comment section below. I'll do my best to get back to you. And right now, stay tuned. I screenshotted all the times guides. So if you're curious of what an itinerary lineup might look like for you on the summit, that is coming up next. Thank you very much for watching.